Well. Must be 9 o'clock somewhere.
It's just about there. Oh,
Well, there we go.
there we go.
Seeing it's 9 a.m., I'll call the weekly meeting of the Codington County Commissioners to order here on Tuesday, January 20th. And we'll start off with Pledge of Allegiance and Commissioner Schwer, if you'd lead us.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, thank you for that. Make a call for any public comment. You can submit in person or via telephone at 882-6248 or 882-6297. Number 3, is there any conflict of interest?
No.
No.
No. Okay. Number 4, action to approve the January 13th, 2026 agenda.
So move.
Second.
Motion and a second, and we will be moving number 10 up a little sooner to help out the state's attorney, so. Any other, if not, all those in favor say aye.
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 Opposed, nay. Action carries. Number 5, action to approve January 6th, 2026 minutes of the board.
So move.
Second.
Second by Mr. Gable.
To just mention that there was one thing that was added since it was sent out, and that was the review employee personnel manual portion in there, where Natalie explained the portion that she was going to add to the agenda. So that would be on page 6. Just want to point that out.
Okay. Any other comments?
Let's see, Johnson made the motion, second by
Gable,
Gable.
made a second, yep.
Okay.
Not, all those in favor say aye.
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 Nay. Action carries. Let's go ahead and knock out number 10, note of annual review of open meeting laws, SDCL 1-25-13.
Good morning.
Morning, Allison.
Morning.
All right, so every year pursuant to South Dakota law, we have to review the open meeting laws. I provided you packets regarding the South Dakota open meeting laws. Nothing has really changed in the last year. We know that anything that happens by a public body has to be public. There are certain exceptions to that rule, of course, things that we go into executive session for. Beyond that, nothing has really changed. The packet is available for public consumption. You can just Google South Dakota open meetings laws and you can find the same packet that we have up on the screen right now. Does anybody have any questions as it relates to open meeting laws?
Nope.
No.
I don't see.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Yep, thank you.
Do we need to approve that? It says action to approve.
No, the statute says that we have to have it noted in the meeting minutes, so we'll add those to the minutes since we did review it today. Thank you.
Sounds good. All right. Item number 6, action to approve a request to sell alcohol at the Pro Pheasants event at the Extension Center complex. Mr. Nick.
Morning again.
Morning.
Next year.
Yeah.
There you go.
Sounds like we just did this, but we're here again to redo for our 24th annual banquet coming up on February 20th. So Just looking for approval to transfer the liquor license from Second Street Station to the Extension Complex for that evening, as we've done in the past 24 years.
Move to approve.
Second it.
Got a motion and a second. Any other comment? If not, all those in favor say aye.
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 Opposed, nay. Motion carries.
Thank you, guys.
All
Thank
right.
you. All right, action to approve contracts with the FDALG for property parcel database GIS site service.
If I could ask that we get two different motions, one for the GIS website development and hosting. You have those in your packet. So the first one, I'm just trying to figure this one out. This is the parcel up there, you up here. The GIS is from January 1, 2026 to December 31st, 2026, not to exceed $4,000.
Motion to approve.
Motion by Gable,
I'll second it.
second by Johnson. All those in favor say aye.
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 Those opposed, nay. Motion carries.
And then the second one is the parcel update that the Director of Equalization uses. And you have that in your packet as well, runs from January 1, 2026 till December 31st. And the cost of that is $7,000. Not to
Move to
exceed.
approve. I'll move to approve.
Second.
Motion by Gable, second by Johnson. Any other comment? No? All those in favor say aye.
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 Those opposed, nay. Motion carries. Moving on to monthly reports. First up, we have highway.
Morning, Randy.
Morning, Randy.
Morning, Randy.
Fortunately, it's been a pretty good season so far with the snow and the so we're in pretty good shape there.
You could turn that heater up just a little bit more. The last couple of days are kind of frigid.
You want to figure, wake up.
Sorry.
There you go.
Thought it was on. We'll put
Shut
those,
the lid off is what you could do.
that's the biggest issue, unfortunately. We'll get those new heaters fired up and see if that'll help out.
Yeah.
So far, Grand Guard Construction is continuing work on the 14th Avenue Bridge. They've got most of the piles driven so they can start pouring footings here shortly. Probably heard them pounding throughout the breeze. You could hear it drifting to the south of town pretty well. We did finish up work on the first phase of our truck storage unit to the north of the county shop. We had the electrical engineer stop by, go over the electrical systems in the highway. Obviously, it's quite dated system, so she had her work cut out for her. So what we're waiting on now is the electrical and the construction drawings back from Adam Hansen of Banner Engineering. We have hauled sand for a couple of days from Con Ag to the city street department, which is part of our part of our portion for joint shared sand salt mix that we share with the city at their building there. What do we put on our roads when we do have icy conditions? We do, again, like I said, have been very fortunate with the winter thus far. So we've only had the guys go out a few times, and it's mostly just knocking back finger drifts and whatnot around the shelter belts and areas like that. We did start to crack seal some of our roads out on County Road 6A is where we started north of town here. The cold weather, the cracks have opened up considerably, and we're taking advantage of the winter when we can, stay out of the snow and the blowing. We did have a number of guys go to hazmat training here at LATC, and we're going to send a few more in February. These are our newer employees. We did have some of our newer dump trucks checked for a recall, which involved the torque specs on the rear axle of the U-bolts, and we found none of our vehicles did have any issues, fortunately. And along with those, we did replace several windshields in some of our vehicles, and they seem to take the most hits, obviously, with the gravel roads and whatnot, so. And that is all I had. Any questions?
Stay warm
As best we can.
and safe.
Yes, most definitely.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll move on to
Thank you.
number 9, which is yours as well. Action to declare Highway Department wire welder to be declared surplus to be sold on Purple Wave.
Yes. This is a unit that we replaced last week with a brand new unit. This is an older 1993 version. I just request that we can sell it as stated on Purple Wave.
Move to approve.
I'll second it.
Motion by Johnson, second by Schwer. Any other comments? Seeing none. All those in favor say aye.
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 Those opposed, nay. Motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Facilities manager. Nice to see you here this week. I was missing you last week.
Oh, was he gone?
Yeah.
Yes, I was.
I missed you. It was a bad time.
Okay, to start out with, the ag building. The correct doors were finally completed to the extension building office entrance. This is the east and west doors in the hallway. And so they were to be installed about a year ago, and they did, but they put the incorrect door on the west side. So correct doors have been installed, so. Barn is getting, set up for the winter farm show. Staff will be installing heaters when they start arriving this week, and I just heard this morning they should be here tomorrow. Concrete of the front entrance to the sail ring has lifted slightly. This is causing the door to jam.
That's amazing, isn't it?
Yes. Reached out to the concrete contractors and informed them they need to get this issue fixed before the farm show.
How much is it?
It's just lifted enough, just.
Can they shave it?
Well, that's what my suggestion is, and that's what Wayland says, that right in the one corner, it's lifting on the corner jam. And so that, otherwise it looks like it's all level, but right into one corner, they put the cement a little bit high, and I think it just enough to cause it to. So I'm not touching it like we did last year. They need to come back and get this thing fixed. Okay, government buildings, a detention center, just normal maintenance, and so we had going on there. Park. The online reservations begins February 1st at midnight for any days of the camping season, starting May 1st of the first night of stay. Camping reservations can be made by going on to the Codington County website underneath Memorial Park. And the weed, annual weed board meeting in Soup Supper with the townships have been set for March 11th at 6 p.m. In the kitchen of the extension complex. I will be planning on working at the weed booth on January 30th at the Sioux Falls Farm Show. State Weed Conference is February 17th through the 20th in Deadwood. Ron Mooring, which is a city liaison representing, will not be able to attend to the recovery from a surgery at the time of the conference. So the rest of the weed board members and the spraying staff cannot also attend. I need somebody else to attend so we don't lose full grant funds. And so if anybody has a suggestion or would volunteer to go, it'd be greatly appreciated. I might try to reach out to a couple, but I asked several people already, so.
How about some of the past weed board members? Or should any of them be interested? They would have a little bit of a background anyway.
I could probably try and reach out and see if somebody would and stuff. So I'll count a couple.
They would understand why we need.
Right. Yep. So.
Not that we're desperate, it's just because that we're desperate.
Yeah, I don't want to lose out dollars because right now it's probably going to be estimated over 8,000 or so for grant dollars this year. And we don't do all the functions and you'd only get half. So those are the requirements that the State Weed Commission has put on place and for people.
Thought I
to
heard
get grant
Natalie
dollars.
say she really likes Deadwood.
She can work remotely too. Okay. Weed board, I did send out this, but I'll also send out a corrections. Weed Board is needing a new Weed Board member representing the southwest corner of Codington County. Mike Paulson has decided decided to resign from the Weed Board. So need to get somebody out down in the southwest part. If anybody has any ideas who would probably represent that area, greatly appreciate. And then as for West Nile, they're in hibernation yet, so.
Yeah.
Hopefully they're freezing.
Hopefully they are, but it don't make a difference. The eggs lay and they get hatched in the summertime, so. That's all I have. Anybody have any other questions, anything?
Doesn't look like it.
Okay. I'll leave the mic on.
Alrighty. Moving on to number 11, Nota IRS 2026 mileage rate for non-elected employees.
That is correct. So per our policy, we follow the IRS rate, which has increased now to 72.5 cents per mile, and this is for non-elected. Just to note it.
All right, we
Can
just,
As of
anyone
January
explain
1.
to me why there's a difference in elected and non-elected?
Yeah,
What's, you know,
Yeah.
I'd like to have a reason, you know.
elected's higher, isn't it?
no, it's usually lower, which elected just went up to match the not elected last summer, but now the IRS rate typically goes up every year in January. So, yeah, I don't know.
It is what it is.
Yep, the state hasn't, or the elected has not increased for a number of years, but
Yeah.
that was an increase last summer.
All right, moving on to 13, action to hire a full-time corrections officer position due to a promotion.
Correct. Brad sent an email and that's pretty much just, he did a promotion within, so now he just wants to hire to fill that position, so just wants to have your,
I'll make a motion to approve.
yeah.
Motion by Gable,
I'll second it.
second by Schwer. Any other comments? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
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 Those nay. Motion carries. Action to approve operating cash transfer as budgeted.
Yes, so this is for the 2026 budget. We will debit the general cash fund or the debit the general fund in the amount of 1,357,055. We'll credit the road and bridge fund $1 million. We'll credit the emergency management fund in the amount of 233,612. And we will credit the victims of crime fund 109,430. And we'll credit the WIC fund 14,013. Those will to balance their budgets. We had to pull some cash out of their funds to balance the budget, or out of the general fund to balance their budgets.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Motion by Gable,
I'll second the motion.
second by Johnson.
Mr. Chair, question.
Yes, sir.
So, is this for the 2025 numbers or what exactly?
It's for the 2026 budget,
Six.
2026
For
budget.
that budget, okay,
Yes.
I see, all right.
Any other comments?
Mr. Chair, just real quick,
Yeah.
so is this coming out of applied funds, Brenda, or when you say
It's
general?
coming out of the general fund.
Okay,
It's coming out of, yeah, not, no.
okay,
Any
Thank
other?
Coming
you.
out of the other financing sources, so not.
I
out of
see,
the-
okay, all right, yeah, got it, thank you.
Yep.
Any other questions? All right, seeing none, I'll have a motion in a second. All those in favor say aye.
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 Aye,
Those opposed nay. Seeing none, action carries.
Lee, this is something that typically happens every year. We need to
Yeah.
pull some money out to balance those budgets.
Thank you.
All right, and number 15, review and possible action to approve updated employee personnel manual.
All right, good morning, commissioners. This is the same items that we discussed last week. There's three things, page 58, 7.17, wages, county employees, it says the appendix A, that's a typo. It should be changed to say B. 7.18, the cell phone stipend has been added. Did look with Brenda, this was the action that was approved in meeting of July 10th, 2021. And I think that was sent over to Commissioner McElhaney because I think he had a question about that. And then page 34, the uniform allowance. So I guess let me know what questions you have.
When you said the appendix thing, I don't see that.
It's, so the appendix itself didn't change. That was correctly labeled Appendix B, but it's the 7.17, which is right above the cell phone stipend. Should be on that same page. The A, yep. The A just was wrong. That was, somebody caught that for me, thankfully, and it should say B there.
Am I looking at the right spot on the screen? It doesn't look you said 7.17?
Yep, right there, wages, the
Okay. Oh, I see.
A,
Okay.
I think you must not be
Yeah,
showing, I think it's
yeah.
accepted, but yeah. So
Oh,
the B,
oh.
correct. It was A before.
Okay. Yeah.
Right
Okay.
there where it says county
So
employees.
that's the corrected look on the
Correct.
screen. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, you got it.
I'll make a motion to approve.
We have a motion by Gable to approve,
I'll second it.
second by Schwer. Any other discussion? Not, all those in favor say aye.
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 Those opposed nay. Motion carries.
Thank you, commissioners.
Action to approve abatement applications. Boy, we're just cooking through this agenda now. Action to approve personnel changes.
You have one of those in your packet today. And that is for Connor Anderson. He is being promoted from correctional officer to deputy sheriff effective February 1st. He'll go to a new step from 2 or B. The new rate of pay is $30.63 an hour.
Motion to approve.
Motion by Gable,
A second.
second by Johnson. Any other discussion?
Yeah, does that take care of item number 13?
We're down to
I think
19.
it's related to it.
This is
So
another.
yeah, so he promoted this individual from the corrections officer to a deputy sheriff, and 13 is giving him the
I knew-
opportunity
Yeah.
to
Fill that
To fill-
position.
to fill that
Yeah.
position. Yep,
Yeah. So it's connected to 13.
it's connected,
Yeah.
yep. All right, we got a motion second. Any other discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
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 Those opposed nay. Motion carries. Action to approve travel requests.
We have 2 of those today. They were both for the weed and pest department. One is for a conference and one is to attend a farm show. You have all the details in your packets.
Move to approve.
Motion by Johnson,
Second it.
second by Schwer. Any other discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor, signify by saying aye.
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 Those opposed, nay. Action carries. Public notices, a possible quorum of commissioners could be in attendance at.
We have a planning and zoning meeting today. I don't know if anybody, Brenda and I will be there, I guess.
There probably will be. I was asked to join as you might be short, so you'll probably see a quorum there.
Let's see.
Wednesday, there's a treatment court graduation.
Yep,
Could be a quorum there. And I don't see anything else.
no, I think I'm good.
All right, moving on to old business. Is there any old business? Hearing crickets. No old business. How about any new business? Seeing none as well. Open portion, is there any public comments? Seeing none. Is there a need to go into executive session?
I might, ask for an executive session for, a contract, issue
Okay,
with the building. Be short, no action needs to be done after the executive session, but it'll be short and sweet.
this is number 3, I believe, right?
Yep.
Contract negotiations, all right. Well, we would go ahead and move into executive session.
Move
I'll
to,
make,
Who? Yeah, who?
Motion by Johnson, second by Gable. All those in favor say aye.
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 Opposed, nay. We are in executive session.
What was the last name of the gentleman from Pope Peasants?
Yeah, I need to step away just for a second. Just go ahead and start the exec
Okay.
without me if I don't get back.
That is,
I'll be right
Nick.
back.
I can tell